Yo, it's Sway.
Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
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 Only on Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Yeah. Bitches.
We got Colin on the line from Baltimore. Go ahead, Colin.
What's up? What's up, Sway? What's up, Heather? What's
Good
up,
morning.
LaLa?
Hey, good morning.
Good. I had a question. I know you used to work with MTV a long time ago. What did it take for you to work somewhere like that?
Wow, what did it take for me to work at MTV? I actually had to audition for that job when I was living in LA. I was on the radio and I auditioned. I never thought I would get that job. And then I got the phone call like, do you want to move to New York and work on MTV? And that was everybody's dream at that time, to be on MTV. I was like, what? Me? Mm-hmm. And that just started my career going up. So it was really good.
Yeah. What was your biggest MTV moment, would you say?
Biggest MTV moment, I would say, I've had the pleasure, and you have too, but interviewing like Denzel Washington and Will Smith. And, with TRL, and tell me if you felt this way, Sway, with TRL, when we were doing it every day, it became just what we did. And now that we're not doing it anymore, I look back and go, we were doing something huge, like shutting down Times Square every single day. Yeah. All those thousands of kids, all the guests we had. And, we enjoyed it, but it was like, okay, we're at work, we're going to do what we got to do. And now looking back, it's like, wow, we made history over and over and over again. And I'm just happy to have been able to be a part of that.
Yeah, that's how, I never took it for granted. I used to come on the TRL in the studio, and I would always look out that window to see the big crowds in Times Square. I always wanted to make sure I was on point.
Right.
We could bitch and complain a lot, but at the end of the day, you realize, wow, we're in a privileged position.
Yes.
And then LaLa, what I'll give you credit for is not many people could leave a brand like MTV and be able to create one for themselves and go on and do great things like you have.
Thank you.
So I give you credit for that, because you see a lot of people who left MTV. Yeah. You don't see those people anymore, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, LaLa Anthony is hanging out. Yeah, right. That's scary, right? LaLa Anthony is hanging out with us. The show is airing on VH1.
Mondays tonight, 10 p.m. on VH1, and now they're giving me a whole hour, so it's back-to-back episodes. So that's a great thing.
Nice.
All right, so we were talking about Carmelo, and that now I haven't heard what you said to this yet, but when Carmelo and Kevin Garnett. God. Now, I'm smelling you right now.
Do I smell like Honey Nut Cheerios?
Wow, you kind of smell like a little bit Captain Crunch. I would say more like Captain Crunch than Cheerios.
Well, they weren't talking about what I smelled like, actually.
Oh, they weren't? What are they
No, they were saying what I tasted like.
Oh, my gosh. I'm just right.
Get it right, Sway. If you got gossip, spread true gossip, right, LaLa?
Right, exactly. Hey, listen, this is how I look at it. They could have said a lot worse things than Honey Nut Cheerios, but believe me, I need an endorsement deal because we have gotten them so much press and so much everything. You got to laugh at that. I mean, that's the most ridiculous thing. And for anybody to believe that KG really said that, I mean, who would think to say, oh, your wife tastes like honey? I mean, he didn't say that. It was just ridiculous. And I remember waking up and I'm on the cover of one of these newspapers, and it's like a box of Honey Nut Cheerios. I'm like, this is crazy.
Okay, so it wasn't Cheerios. What did he say to him?
He just said some disrespectful things that my husband didn't like, that he felt like after all these years playing together, there's certain things you don't say to another man.
Right?
And because they've been together for so long in the NBA, my husband just felt like he should have a little more respect for him. And they talked it out and everything was fine. But of course, the media blew it all out of proportion.
Carmelo knows that Kev does that to kind of antagonize you and throw you off your game, because they end up losing the game.
Right.
He realizes that.
He does realize that, but also just as a man, you got to take the basketball player out of it. As a man, there's certain things you don't say to another man.
Yeah. Wonder said some things to me before. I almost punched him in his jaw. He apologized.
See?
All right.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.